Troopers and grinders, welcome to yet another special edition of Hank's Live Breakdown. That's right, troopers and grinders. Give me a damn second to get my microphone. I forgot about it. Where are you, you little scamp? Get over here. What's the matter with you? Come on over here. Up 2, 3, 4. Up 2, 3, 4. What the hell is wrong with you? And we like that, right? Oh God. Oh, here we go. All right. It's coming, folks. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Hey, what you gonna do about it? Nothing. You ain't gonna do nothing, pal. You zilch, not a zippo, isn't Oh, God damn it. Oh, it's not working. Oh, what am I doing? Come on now. Oh, boy. Technical difficulties, folks. Bear with me. All right, we're good. Yes. Now everything should be in order. Beautiful. There we go. We're ready. It is time. Once again, Troops and Grinders. Breakdown! Oh, yeah, that's right. We're insane. Tank is here to has 12 fights that are going on in the greatest venue on the planet, the Apex. Yes, that's right, the Apex, the best arena in town. And that might actually not even be sarcastic because a lot of great UFC events take place in the Apex, smaller cage, and we like that. Just too bad that it's in front of 10 people. Not great. Another day of Hank being batshit insane. Is there any other mode to be in? Armor Goat. I gotta be insane. Otherwise, how am I gonna get paid, folks? How is this show gonna work if I'm not out of my damn mind? All right? Yeah, everybody wants their warden to be a psycho piece of shit, okay? Sit down and have a cup of coffee, eh? Hey, why don't you sit down and have some lemonade and a little coffee and we'll talk business? Now, first you're going to tell me about your little friends over by the docks and what kind of operation they got going on today. You hear me? Or else it's not going to be the coffee. I'm going to go get the cup of coffee. Hank the Tank is going to be your interrogator for the day. All right, listen up, you little scrawny rat. If you don't tell me the information by the count of 3, I'm going to blow your brains out. How does that sound? Can't wait for the Angela Hill fight. I cannot wait either, Anthony Ganskow. And you know why? Because I have picked Angela Hill to win that fight. But I'm going to get into it. Troopers and Grinders. That's coming up later on in the show. You don't want to leave your seat and use the bathroom for that one. Trust me, it's going to be the best segment on the whole show. Trust. Yes, the girl with the alien voice. I can't wait for this fight night. The greatest event ever, right? Some might say the best event, and we like that. It's going to be taking place in the White House, but also going to be in the Performance Center in the Apex, right? And we like that because no gross, dirty, lower-class people to disrupt all the fun with the yelling and the screaming and the noise. It's not so good, and we don't like that. I just want the people to clap their hands when I tell them to. I don't want them to make noise. Very bad problem, and we're looking into it very closely. Anthony Smith out of retirement in the White House. Book it now. Yeah. Put me against Alex Pereira for the belt. I just know that I can beat him. I know that Anthony Smith, retired number 14 light heavyweight contender. I could knock Alex Pereira out if I wanted to. Based. Honestly, I don't disagree. Armor Goated. I think he'd probably do a better job. Just being real. But you're just a tiny bit more confident, just a little bit. But let's get into it, guys. Let's talk about the fight, starting with Cody Bumdidge taking on Eric Mechanico. This fight was just put together on short notice, just cobbled together. Just throwing ingredients into the soup. I don't care. Just get him out of the fridge and throw him into the pot. And then you got this matchup. Cody Bumdidge as the description says, he knows how to get out of a fight. He knows how to pretend that a loss doesn't count. He knows how to leave the building without taking a loss and preserving his UFC career, if you can even call it one. He'll tap way too late to a choke, or he won't tap at all. He'll get kneed in the head while grounded, due to a head clash or something as he's getting knocked out. He'll find some way to win, or not some way to win, some way to get out of it, And it's kept him in the UFC so far. But guys, we are getting the rare Cody Brundage win for this fight. He's going to outright destroy Eric Mechanico. He got destroyed by Ruzaboev. Didn't even really put up that much of a fight. Looked very mediocre. Looked like he didn't. Looked like he wasn't UFC level. And the next thing you know, bam, it's over. So very, very sad, very bad, and we don't like that. But Cody Brundage, great guy. I golfed with him at Mar-a-Lago, and he's great, right? Great golfing buddy to have, but more than anything else, he's actually got pretty good striking when he wants to. In round one, he is a killer, very explosive with the striking. Eric Mechanico is just sort of mediocre everywhere and has no killer instinct and doesn't really pressure forward. He just trades with very weak shots. And meanwhile, Cody Brundage, as much as you want to say about how he acts in that cage, when he wants to against the right opponent, he can put up a very good fight and even find the knockout if he needs to. And I feel like this fight's going to go a lot like how him versus Marquez went. Maybe Brundage gets caught and he's just on fucking wobbly legs and on skates all over the place. But then, he comes back, man, and then he finds the knockout. And, he knocked out Tresean Gore in the first round. He's also a can. So Eric Mechanico, it just makes perfect sense to me. It feels it's as natural as breathing air and drinking water. The real conversation is, would Smith beat Pereira starting off with his back? Starting on his back? No. I think Pereira would just hang on to him and refuse to get the arm placed under the chin for 5 minutes. That's it. Oh no! Oh no! Attack! Mercy! Hank, have you played Battlefield 6? I don't think I've played any of the Battlefield games. And to be honest with you, I don't like any of the DLC crap, the paid purchase to play options of any video game ever. Never been a fan of additional things you can buy in video games. You bought the damn game for like $50, $60. You hope that they give you all the content they possibly put on that disc. Instead, they're like, oh, buy additional content. DLC. It'll make your experience so much better. Just give us a little more money. Gimme. I want a little bit more moolah. Yeah, fuck that. Well, it's dropping in October. If it's dropping in October, how the hell would I be able to play it? I don't get it. But anyway, I think that Cody Brundage is, I think he's going to be explosive in round one, as he often is. And he even gave Bo Nickel a pretty good fight in the first round. So Eric Mechanico shouldn't really have anything for him. So give me Cody Brundage to find the round one knockout on Eric Mechanico. And hopefully we never have to hear the name Eric Mechanico said ever again. MMA. Who gives a shit, honestly. Anyway. Damn, what's going on? Okay. We're good. Battlefield 6 is better than any Call of Duty from 2020 onwards. Let me check that. That's a hell of a claim. No. It's scheduled to be released. It's not even out. I don't know. Most of it is just skins. Nothing that actually contributes to the content experience. There are games that are play to win, though. Yuck. Not a fan. Shit didn't even drop yet. Wow, it's the greatest game of all time. I totally agree with you, Armor Goated. Anyway, we got Gabriela Fernandez taking on Julia Hakuna Matata, Dolidze Stolyarenko, and we like that. Sounds like Melania. Gabriela Fernandez, she is the Kong Wang killer. She's running wild, dude, getting head kicks left and right, taking her opposition down, tapping him out, just being a mega bitch. Just a scary-ass motherfucker. And now she's taking on Dolidze Rocco's Modern Life, right? And she beat the great Molly McCann by submission in the first round. Very impressive, guys, right? I mean, who agrees with me that is one of the greatest wins, most impressive wins in MMA? You got to give it to her there. Other than that, she just gets submitted and absolutely destroyed by very terrible talent. She's no good, guys. She's no good. And even though she's been on a win-loss streak, I feel like it's going to get stopped dead in its tracks here by old what's-her-face, Gabriela Hernandez. She can beat the shit out of Kong Wang and beat Judice by a decision. I feel like she's got some talent. I feel like she can get her done here against Dolidze. You need to have really almost zero skill to lose against Julia Stoliarenko, and Gabriela Hernandez is talented enough to head kick Kong Wang. So I think Stoliarenko should be a pretty easy target for her. So yeah, I'd say give me Gabriela Hernandez by round 2 submission. You understand? Pay to win. What an awful system. What a dirty system. Pay to win. Where's the skill involved in that? Where's the fun? Where's the competition? Looks like there's no competition there, or value, or skill there. Just literally what's the word for it? Grifting people out of their money? Seems like it. Wang Kong saved my life. I'm sure you were drowning in the ocean at some point, and Kong Wang, the Joker, just tossed herself into the water. I'm the Joker, baby! And then dragged you out of the deep waters and gave you CPR, and we like that, right? CPR, Kong Wang gave goated CPR, and that was very hot and heavy, and saved his life, and he's been a stand for her ever since. Tears gone cold, I'm wondering why. Took a swim at all. Kong Wang pulled me out the ocean, and I can't breathe at all. Even if I could, it would all be great. Kong Wang's picture on my wall, it reminds me that it's not so bad. Not so bad. Anyway, yeah. But Gabriela Hernandez, she's pretty damn good. She can beat the Joker, baby. So give me Gabriela Hernandez by a round 2 submission, brother. Yeah. Fire. Who are the greatest 5 rappers of all time? Think about it. Dylan, and Dylan. Because I spit hot fire. And the ting goes, skirra, pop, 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 pop. Boom, 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 quit nuts. Anyway, Jocelyn Edwards. And now, speaking of the Joker, look at that damn clown-ass fucking haircut. It's what In the Granite always wanted to do to me, you guys. He wanted to dye my hair blue. He was going to dye my hair blue. And he managed to get a hold of Jocelyn Edwards, and he dyed her hair blue, man. It was bad. And she's taking on Priscilla Cachoeira, who's very underrated, my friends. She, when she wants to, she can find the knockout. Did it to Josiane Nunes. She's she's a favorite fighter's favorite kind of style of fighter, where it's oh shit, I completely missed Uros Medic against Gilbert Urbina. Wow. Okay, I forgot Uros Medic versus Gilbert Urbina. How could I do this, guys? I love Uros Medic. He's a fantastic striker. He's got a lot of great power, man. He's a tough SOB. Yeah, it's I got to go through this pick very quickly, guys. I'm sorry. I think that Uros Medic, the doctor, he's not the doctor, he's the medic, damn it. I think the doctor is going to be performing some old surgery on Mr. Urbina over here. Know what I'm saying? I feel like he's what is he going to do? What the hell is he going to do? I think he's going to knock out Urbina in the first round. I think he's going to land a big old uppercut on Gilbert Urbina. Urbina is so irrelevant. I didn't even devote a slide to him. That's how bad he is, I know that Uros Medic got knocked out by Punahele Soriano, if that's right. Yes, he was knocked out by Soriano in less than a minute. And that's, these things happen sometimes. We get hit with random shots. Urbina has no power, though. Urbina does not put anything into his strike. So, even if he did catch Uros clean, I doubt he puts him down with it. And then Charles Radke whooped his ass, knocked him out in round 1. I just think that Uros Medic can, too. So, give me the medic to perform a brain surgery on Gilbert Urbina and have an accident and he suffers a stroke and dies. It'd be terrible. Wow, Hank, that's the greatest song of all time. It is, isn't it? In your head, zombie, 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 in your head, zombie, zombie. I don't even know how the rest of that song even goes. Coming on in your head. Whatever. But anyway, she stole the nickname of TKZ. She calls herself the zombie. We know better. Troopers and Grinders. She ain't no zombie. She's just a can. She's just a damn can who every once in a while finds a knockout and nobody cares and nobody likes her. That's the truth, Ruth. But she does have a chance here. She can land a miracle strike here against Jocelyn Edwards. She was able to do it against Josiane Nunes. But Nunes is a spaz with 0 fight IQ who just pressures forward and, does absolutely nothing and then gets chin for it, And Miranda Maverick submits her easily. Jasmine Jasuda Vicious submits her easily, Jocelyn Edwards is one of those fighters. Has she gotten a submission? Yeah, she submitted Tamira's Vidal by rear naked choke. So she's a solid wrestler too, and I just don't think she has what Priscilla is. She has a ability that Cachoeira just cannot neutralize, which is the wrestling. She just beats them up very, very easily. So for that reason, I think that old Jocelyn Edwards' old clown haircut is going to take Cachoeira down when she needs to, beat her up, maybe even submit her. She can also easily just outstrike her on the feet, So give me Jocelyn Edwards to win the fight by move armor go to comment. I have her winning by decision here against Priscilla. Has the wrestling. Pretty simple. Cachoeira has none of the wrestling. She has none of the cards. Jocelyn Edwards has all the cards. Hi, bro. Hello, Lloyd. Well. Who we got here but Lloyd, the bartender? The greatest bartender in the whole damn country, from Madrid, Spain to Hartford, Maine. Maybe even better than the rest, Lloyd. You're always the best of them, Lloyd. I always liked you. You're the best of them. Now, you serve them up and I'll knock them down, Lloyd. Phone's on red. Sorry I can't interact more. Don't worry about it, Vinny the Guinea. I appreciate that you're even here in the first place, my man. Thank you for being here. We got a fair amount of people in the Hank Tank army here. We got the Troopers and Grinders here, and we like that, right? Big fan of Hank's live breakdown, and we like that. But yeah. Give me Edwards. Lloyd, the bartender? Wasn't that the guy who was spamming gay stuff in comment sections? Maybe I'm tripping. Any validity to these points, Lloyd the bartender? Do you have any defense to these accusations? I don't know where the hell those kinds of things would even happen, what live streams those are. But if it's true or false, you must defend yourself against these accusations, Lloyd. What do you have to say for yourself? Anyway. Next fight, we got Elijah Smith. Hey there, Elijah. What's it like in New York City? Buying 1,000 miles from me, but tonight you look so pretty. Yes, you do. Elijah Smith, really not all that impressive. Just got to be honest, guys. Went to a decision with Aaron Tao. Now that's a bad sign. Really close fight that Tao honestly could have won. And then after that, went to a close decision with Vince Morales. It was ironically Vince who got a lot of the takedowns in that one. Elijah had to be a wrestler in that one, and then he almost got submitted by Vince Morales with a couple seconds to go. He's just a foul prospect, guys. Boring as shit, always on the back foot, always the one in trouble. But here he won't. Here, he's like trouble proof against Toshiomi Kazama, who, aside from one miracle submission against some dude from Cyprus, shit country for MMA, he's lost to everybody. Gets knocked out by everybody. Garrett Armfield, Renya Nakamura, who almost never gets finishes, got disproven last week. Before that, he was just a boring ass crotch sniffer, and he managed to get knocked out by that guy. Yeah, Elijah Smith is he's gonna have a pretty easy human punching bag here, guys. Kazama just needs to get a miracle submission, or else he's going down. And that's what's gonna happen here. I think Smith is gonna just beat up Kazama. He's way better on the feet, more precise. Trains under a former UFC fighter. That's always gonna help him. And I don't know. I think Smith's just gonna be better in the striking, just overall. I don't know what else to say, man. Smith honestly really is not that memorable. But Kazama's just so bad that I can't help but pick Elijah Smith here by round 1 knockout. I think it was Unk MMA stream, bro, who was saying gay stuff. Probably someone with the same profile. Arm goated, you're going too deep. It isn't me. Well, that got sorted out. All right, there we go. Figured out. All done. But yeah, I think Elijah Smith is just too young, too many advantages. Is a prospect, pressure, you know. And Kazama's so bad. So give me Elijah Smith to win the fight by round 1 knockout. It'll be a rare sight, you guys. It'll be a diamond in the rough. Honestly, Elijah Smith is usually so bad that I wouldn't be surprised if he won a split decision or something here. Anyway, now we go through a segment of the show where I develop the next slides for the upcoming, the next half of this show. So tune in, guys. Stay tuned. Bear with me. No. All right, next one. It's almost like nobody cares about this fight card. Golly, guys. Boom, boom, boom. Next. But how's everybody doing, by the way? You enjoying the breakdown so far? Are you? Do you have any high or low expectations for this Apex card? Jesus Christ! And what are some unorthodox picks you got for this thing? Because there honestly aren't too many viable underdogs on this card. What do you mean, dude? This event is getting at least 10 million pay-per-view buys. Why do I doubt that quite a bit? I don't know about that. It's not even a pay-per-view, man. It's not even. It's a fight night that you can get on ESPN Plus for $10. All right. And what else? What else was I going to ramble on about? It's not pay-per-view quality card. You can even stream it. Got that? You can just find a random ass site on the internet and watch it. So who cares, man? Who cares? Honestly, I don't even know a single fight on this card. Impressive. Good for you. And they said that Armor Goated was casual. Clearly, they were very wrong. Ba-boom, ba-ba-boom, ba-ba-boom, ba-boom. All right. I think we're ready. Keep on going. Keep on keeping on. You find a random ass stream for every card paying the UFC is peak homosexuality. That is true. That is true. You have to be an idiot to be paying the evil billionaire Dana White Corporation a bunch of money. They don't need money right now at all. They're a company that's going to last until an asteroid hits the Earth and wipes out humanity. Maybe UFC will still be there afterwards. They don't need money. ESPN certainly doesn't need money. UFC should pay us for watching the shit shows they perform. Base stuff from Armor Goated. Couldn't be more true if he put any other combination of words together. Fantastic opinion from Armor Goated. But yeah, let's move on to the next fight. We have Julius Juicebox Walker against Rafael Carrera. I think without a doubt the worst fighter in the UFC today. Dude, if he ever gets put on the back foot, he is just going to cover up. He's done. He hates taking any damage whatsoever. Dude is frail as email Frailson. Guy cannot hold his liquor, no less a punch. You know, he's just he gives every fighter that comes his way a highlight reel for the ages. Dude just shells up against the fence and gives no counters or gives nothing back to his opponents. He just takes it, eats it, and then submits. Basically, he'll probably get submitted on the mat in the future too. But yeah, he's still bad. He's unbelievably bad. And if Walker just decides to throw any punches whatsoever, Rafael Cerqueira is gonna not like it and run away, pull a freaking Chelsea Chandler, and then once he's backed up, he's just gonna relent and allow himself to get finished. Pretty much. I mean, I can't even talk that much about Julius Walker here because when your opponent's so bad, you can't even like really talk about the other guy's attributes because all they need is a couple attributes to beat this guy. All you have to do is have a pair of balls and pressure forward, and you're gonna finish this guy. He's tall. I guess that's all you can say about Rafael Cerqueira. He's tall, and it's probably why they even let him here in the UFC. But the dude, as soon as he gets hurt just a little bit, as soon as he's in a little bit of trouble, he immediately is just done for, out of it. So give me Juicebox Julius Walker to be an MMA fighter and win by being an MMA fighter. And I have him by first round knockout. Surprise, surprise, folks. You see Turkey making most of the boxing events free? Yikes. Shows the state that boxing is in. That he's just... It's all a passion project for him. He's probably bleeding money out the asshole to put on these boxing events. It's clearly not about money. He's got all that in oil investments, so he's got no need to make money. He knows that boxing's cancer and nobody cares about it. Hey, Frankie Teresa, what up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? How's it going, Frankie Teresa? Good to see you. Welcome back. I'm glad you've re-enlisted in the Hank Tank Army. Good. It's Frank the Tank with Hank the Tank. Here we go, folks. But yeah. If it isn't my favorite little guy, Hunter. Oh, Hunter, when I get my hands on you, I swear to God. How could you say such mean things? How could you call me a little guy? I can't take it no more, Hunter. I just can't take it no more. Terrible words this man says. Hurts my feelings. Can you believe that? But yeah, I got Julius Walker by round 1 knockout. It's a terrible pick, isn't it, Hunter? It's a horrible pick. People forget, man. Rafael Cerquera. He's a marauder. He's got legs made of mahogany. People forget, man. He's a force. He's the skyscraper, like Sufjan, whatever the fuck his name is. People forget, man. Like guy. He's like Stefan Struve. Yeah. There's lots of good boxing events, though. Sport might be getting revived. Probably going to make it free so it attracts a bunch of fans. Then paywall it again, but now they're already obsessed, so they pay. Oh, okay. Well, I guess that's good for boxing. Wonderful. Good for the blood money oil dictator. Eric Anders free money glitch. I don't know about that. Eric Anders got dropped by Chris Weidman, the Wide Man. He got dropped by Chris Weidman in round 1, and it took everything that he had to finish Weidman in round 3. Man, he was in bad shape early on in that fight. He's 38 years old, 8 years older than Christian Leroy Duncan. Now, I will say that Christian Leroy Duncan is terrible at finishing people. He should be finishing in round 1. Eric Anders should be an easy target. He should just be jabbing him up in the face over and over and over again until he goes unconscious, honestly, but he just has no way of doing that. CLD just stands for calm, lazy, dullard. That's what it stands for. Because the guy he's so boring. And even though he's got a flashy fight style, when he can't find the finish, he just turns into a random-ass NPC motherfucker. Boring-ass motherfucker. And Eric Anders, he throws straights down the middle. He's aggressive, but he's not going to be able to land anything on Christian Leroy Duncan. I think Duncan's striking defense is too good. I think it's going to go into round 2, and then Duncan's just going to start tagging him up with basic-ass shots, with random-ass spinning kicks that miss, with knees up the middle that miss. There's going to be a lot of missing, but Duncan's going to be the one throwing, so therefore he'll somehow be winning the fight. And I think he's going to win a decision, guys. Bet the over. Bet the over, my friends. Eric Anders has not been finished by anybody. He's tough as a $2 steak. Christian Leroy Duncan is just honestly so bad, guys. He's so bad when it comes to finishing ability. The dude is, needs a literal tomato can to be put in front of him in order to find a finish. So as flashy and exciting as he can be sometimes, he's going to shit the bed. He's going to let this thing go 15 minutes for some godforsaken reason. So give me Christian Leroy Duncan to win a unanimous decision and make everyone hate him even more than they do already. Speaking of Weidman, who got knocked out by Reyes? How cool would it be if Reyes wins? Speaking of Weidman, who got knocked out by Dominic Reyes, a little transition there. How cool would it be if Reyes wins again and gets a title shot? It'd be awesome, and honestly, they picked a good opponent for him to move up the rankings. Honestly, I really didn't like Carlos Solberg's performance in his last fight against Jan Blachowicz. He looked, how to put it? He looked nervous in there. He looked on edge. Couldn't put his combinations together. When he did land, it was unimpressive. Didn't have a lot of power. He looked a little frail in there, a little bit gun shy, He's looked gun shy against everybody except for Alonzo Menefield, because Menefield just rushed forward like an idiot and got caught. Dao Jung took him to the limit, It's like Dominic Reyes is no small test for whatever the hell his name is. Carlos Ulberg. Like, I feel like Ulberg's gonna really like underwhelm here against good old Dominic Reyes. I mean, the poor guy's hairline is disappearing before our very eyes. But whatever else he has in his arsenal and his body, it's better than ever. Dominic Reyes is looking like he's in his prime again. He's not getting knocked out with any jabs, let me tell you guys. Dude's still got power and great timing in his strikes, and honestly could have better timing than Carlos Ulberg. Dude, Yan could have beaten Ulberg, dude. Could have beaten him by decision. And he was able to tag Ulberg up in moments, so why wouldn't Dominic Reyes be able to? I honestly think Reyes could find a finish against Ulberg. Ulberg's just very unimpressive from City Kickboxing, which is an awful gym. Like, come on. No way you're falling for the Reyes' back narrative. I mean, he knocked out Krylov before it was cool. So, honestly, that's pretty impressive to me. He's back. He's on a 2-fight win streak. Reyes slumps Ulberg. He deserves a title shot next. I'd say so. I'd say, yeah, he'd be on a 4-fight finish streak and ranked number 3. There you go. Aside from Jacoby, he's been fighting cans. He fought Krylov, dude. Krylov is not a can. That doesn't make any sense. 3-fight. I gotta take a quick walk, by the way. Give me 1 second, guys. Never mind, we're good. I got my hour of standing somehow. But yeah, I think Christian Leroy Duncan's boring, and he'll win a boring decision. He fought Krylov, and he knocked him out. Krylov is not a can, all right? Anyway, on to our next fight. Miles Johns against Gene Matsumoto. Miles Johns, all he has is an overhand, and he throws them every once in a while, and he cracked Douglas De Silva de Andrade. De Andrade had 0 fight IQ in there. Gene Matsumoto, meanwhile, was able to grapple a little bit and show off his combinations against Rob Font. In my opinion, he beat Rob Font. Rob Font just stole the decision from him, basically. Look at him with his band around his what the hell is that? It's not a bandana. What is it? Is it a bandana? Am I stupid? Yeah, it is a bandana. Anyway, yeah, he's looking like the next Lyoto Machida, guys. Trust. And meanwhile, Miles Johns is just a very simplistic fighter. Managed to lose to Mike Malott in a horrible fight, by the way. All you need to do is have a little bit of youth and just solid. I think they call those bandanas. Yeah, I thought it was a bandana. I just didn't know if there was a more specific term for it because maybe the Japanese term for it is more specific. But yeah, it's a bandana. I guess I've just said it so often in like the American version of it. Maybe I thought there was a Japanese term for it. But anyway. Yeah, Miles Johns is dog shit, dog water. The dude just throws with big overhands and prays that they land. And then they never do, and he just gets outstruck for 3 rounds. And that's what's going to happen here. I think Matsumoto's getting better in the striking. He beat Brad Kokona with the striking, arguably beat Rob Font in the stand-up game, and I think he's solid. I think he's consistent in a good way. He has good wrestling submission ability. And he's good on the feet. Meanwhile, Miles Johns is just one-trick pony motherfucker. Does Miles Johns even have power against an old-ass Douglas De Silva de Andrade? Yeah, I guess so. But that's not going to save him here against Gene Matsumoto. Miles Johns has FU power. Yeah, by FU power, you mean F anybody who bets on me because I'm going to let you down and lose against a crappy ass prospect in Mike Malott. The FU is to the people who bet on him. He has like 2 KOs in the UFC. Yeah, exactly. It's why it's FU power, because anyone who picks him by knockout loses money. So it's a big FU to them. Yeah, I think Gene Matsumoto is he's solid enough that he'll get a win here. So give me old Gene Matsumoto, brother. Yee! I think he's going to win I don't know about close. I'd say unanimous decision against Miles Johns. I think Johns has too simple a game, too easy a game to figure out, and I got a feeling that Matsumoto is just going to figure it out. So give me Matsumoto to outstrike Miles Johns, outgrapple him if he needs to, and yeah, it's pretty cut and dry here, folks. Like we were predicting round 1 finish after round 1 finish after finish, and now it's all just crappy ass decisions. Are you taller than Gene Matsumoto? I am. I actually am taller than Gene Matsumoto, Haunter. I'm a pretty big guy. I could probably take down Gene Matsumoto if I really wanted to, but I choose not to, Haunter, out of my morals and my principles. I do not take down and control midgets, not like some people. So I'm not cruel to midgets. I'm very kind to them. But anyway, next we have Andre Touchy-Feely, no Diddy, against my arch nemesis, the bane of my existence, Mr. C-Rod Christian Rodriguez, who you just can't predict sometimes, you guys. He's an enigma. He's very hard to pin down. Won against Raul Rosas Jr. by just being a fat-ass motherfucker and missing weight and then just getting on top of Raul Rosas Jr. And then after that, he missed weight again and beat Cameron Simon, ruined him as a prospect. And then goes up to featherweight, outright robs. Oh, man, what's his name? Oh, what is his name? I always forget it. Isaac Dolgarian. Pretty much robbed Isaac Dolgarian, got absolutely dominated for 2 out of the 3 rounds, and then did a little good work on the feet in the third, and the judges just gave it to him. Makes no sense whatsoever. I think one judge gave him a 10-8 for round 3 on crack. But yeah, then he loses to Juicy J, Julian Erosa, and no one predicted him to win that. And then loses by decision to Michael Jackson Costa. Oh! Gets outworked and out wrestled a little bit, but he won. He won the fight, and then they just take the win away from him, which I was happy about because I hate C-Rod. He's terrible. Anyway, I've been awake since 6 a.m., Hank. I'll probably do some random shit, then crash the bed. See, you're gonna crash something into the bed? Sounds dangerous, Armor Goated. Be careful, man. Beds are expensive. But anyway, yeah, Christian Rodriguez. Who knows how he's gonna look or perform in this fight? Andre Feely could just beat him up for 3 rounds, out wrestle him, get in some sub attempts. You just can't predict Christian Rodriguez's quality of performance sometimes. But I think he's good. I think C-Rod's still decent. He's got good boxing. He can put his combinations together, and I think that's just enough to beat Andre Touchy-Feely. Like, Feely got a split win over Cub Swanson. Dude's just sort of trash, I don't know, guys. I don't know what to think. C-Rod is the X factor. He really is, but something tells me that he's better than Andre Touchy-Feely, in my opinion. Is he on a 2-fight losing streak? No, he beat Austin Bashi. Of course, they had to give another young prospect to Christian Rodriguez for him to just beat up and dominate and ruin any hopes and dreams for them. That's basically C-Rod's role, is to be a very annoying and negative, toxic gatekeeper in the UFC, So that he might lose. For that reason, he might lose this, guys. Because Andre Feely is not under 30 years old and isn't a young boy that just got absolutely destroyed by Christian Rodriguez and beaten up, you know? He's actually over 30, which might, cause Christian to freak out and run for the hills, But something tells me that C-Rod's less over the hill than Andre Fili is. If he wants to, C-Rod can even wrestle here, so give me Christian Rodriguez to win a hard-fought decision against Andre Fili. Oh, who am I kidding? It's freaking C-Rod. He's not going to fight hard at all. He's just going to put some combinations together, be a fat fuck, get on top of Andre. It is what it is. So, give me C-Rod to just outmuscle Andre Fili and just be a mediocre featherweight and win. Hey, Andrew Nance. Good to see you. Let's fucking go! Hey, I'm doing the breakdown for you guys, dude. For you fucking guys. That's right. For you guys, dude. For you guys. But, yeah. I could actually go through the predictions I've already made with good old Andrew Nance. But give me 1 second. I gotta make a decision here. All right, bum. Sorry, gotta make a quick decision here. Let's go through the picks I've already made. How about it? I have picked Cody Brundage by round 1 knockout. I have picked my friends. Gabriela Hernandez by round 2 submission. I have picked Uros Medic by first round knockout. I have predicted that Jocelyn Edwards wins a decision against In Your Head, Zombie. Priscilla Cachoeira. I think Elijah Smith will get a round 1 knockout over Toshiomi Kazama. Julius Walker is going to send Rafael Cerqueira packing from the UFC just by putting his fists together. CLD Christian Leroy Duncan will probably win just a decision against Eric Anders because his striking is dog shit. I think Gene Matsumoto will win a decision against Miles Johns because Johns is just too basic a striker. And then I have old Christian Leroy I have my arch enemy Christian Rodriguez to get a win a decision here against Andre Touchy Feely. No Feely, dude. No Diddy. So, bad boys, man. It's Bad Boys crew. Listen, you want me to give you the keys to the studio again? You got to go and take a picture of a midget holding these balloons. You got to go down to 45th Street and get some breast milk from a Cambodian immigrant. I'm going to go make a sandwich. I'm going to sing the songs that I want to sing. I don't have time to do that, guys. Don't have time. It's Bad Boy, dude. Bad Boy Studios. Bad Boy Life. No Diddy. Anyway, let's put up our last couple of slides for the shoe before we wrap up. Bear with me for a few seconds, troopers and grinders. Mm, mm, mm. No, 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 no. Oh, but don't look at that. Don't look at that, troopers and grinders. Look away. Look away, Tank Army. I'm saving the surprise for last. Are we back? Hold on, guys. Sorry. What happened? What the hell happened? Oh Jesus Christ, my battery. Fucking hell. Let me play some of that music again. Play that funky music, white boy. Anyway. Oh shit. Yeah, Shane. Yeah. Calm down for a second. What the hell happened, Shane? Bada bing, bada boom. Or am I live? Or are we still live, everybody? Please talk to me. Think I entered the Twilight Zone for a second there, but we're back. We're back. Let's move on to our next fight. We got oh yeah. Okay, we're here. We're good. We got Yasmin Lucindo, only 23 years of age. Young brat who got shown levels by Amanda Lemos. Lamo taking on Angela Hill. Yes, sir. We stan Angela Hill because she's 40 years old and still doing the damn thing. And she's got the voice of an angel. And she's really good at out grappling and beating up young prospects. She's doing it like it's, like it's a hobby, like it's her passion. But Angela Hill is very underrated, guys. She's finally broken even. She's now has a positive win rate over a negative one. She finally has more wins than losses. Oh, and against Yasmin Lucindo, I don't know. I think the problems that she had against Amanda Lemos are going to be suffered here again. Angela Hill just takes her down with ease, out wrestles her, beats her up, just shows her levels. I don't think Lucindo is going to replicate what Tabitha Ritchie was able to do. Tabitha Ritchie was giving Yan Jianan a tough fight, you guys. So I think that was just an exception to the rule that Ritchie won against Angela Hill. Every other young gun, she whoops their asses. And Yasmin Lucindo, she's all right on the feet. And what else can you really say about her, Can't really say that much about her. She's sort of an open book. Whereas Angela Hill, she can get a guillotine if she needs to. She can beat up her opponents and win a split decision. You know, she just always does enough to survive and win her fights. She's a total sweetheart, and we all love her. Every single one of us loves her. But can you believe that? But Yasmin Lucindo, I don't know, man. She doesn't give me a lot of hope or a lot of. She doesn't impress me all that much, and something tells me that Angela Hill's just gonna wear on her and take her down with ease if she needs to. Lucindo is young, so maybe she'll be impressionable enough to make a change and have better takedown defense. But I don't know. I think Hill is just tough for anybody to overcome. Even experienced professionals, like she gave Dern a really good fight. So I just think Lucindo's too green, in my opinion, too green. I think Hill's going to win a decision here. He's going to win a split probably. Lucindo's going to be coming in with some combinations, but then bam, splat on the mat. Says the cat in the hat. Would you eat it in a box? Would you eat it with a fox? Would you eat it Sam I am? Would you eat green eggs and ham? And Angela's not over the hill, my friends. She's not even queen of the hill. She's the king of the mountain. And I think she's gonna prove it against Yasmin Lucindo. Not the hill pick. What? You're always going at me for not picking underdogs. Now I pick a logical underdog and you shit all over it. Why, Hunter? Why? Makes no sense to me, man. It makes perfect sense. She's an experienced, still crafty vet with big meaty hooks. Yeah. She's solid enough that she's beaten competition that's honestly way better than her. And Richie's the only lady in the last couple of years who's beaten her, and she's a fight nerd. We've seen where she's gone from. She fought the number one contender and gave her a good fight. Lucindo's nowhere near Tabitha Richie's level, nowhere even close. So there's no point arguing in it, Hunter. I'm picking Angela Hill. She's just a tough bet for anybody to beat, much less this scrub. This absolute scrub, this ham and egger. So Dern beat her like 2 years ago on the feet. Well, Dern's solid, all right? Didn't she submit somebody recently? I don't know, I forget. What's up, Doc? Yeah, she just submitted Amanda Hebas. So hey, she's still good, all right? Other than that, she usually pieces up every single opponent. They throw her away. And Mackenzie Dern, Lucindo is nowhere near Mackenzie Dern in terms of success on the feet or his general skill. So, nah, I don't buy it. Just give me Hill by decision here. And then we got flyweight competition. Maybe one of the fights on the card I'm the most excited for. We got Steve motherfucking Astro Boy Urseg. We got Steve Carell. We got Michael Scarn. We have Michael Scott. We got whoever that guy was from the Jim Carrey movie. Yes. We got Steve Urseg. We got Steve Carell against that guy from The Office. Against O'Day Osborne. You know, Peter, I'm something of a scientist myself. Old O'Day Osborne. Well, a lot of people think is going to have success here against Steve Urseg. And to them, I actually wrote a little bit of a poem. I wrote a poem, an ode to O'Day Osborne, and yeah, I'm gonna read it out for you, for the troopers and grinders here tonight. I'm gonna do a little bit of a singing around the campfire. So here it comes, guys. Here it comes. Get ready. I'm taking off the watch for this. I got to make sure that I'm in the mood. Make sure that I can perform. All right. And without further ado, here is my ode to O'Day. Oh, O'Day. Oh, wait, hold on. No, let me get rid of the damn music. Hold on. Shut up. All right, here we go. Ode to O'Day. Oh, O'Day, when will it come? When the odds are all for him. and the judges aren't dumb. Jamaican sensation. When will he rise and assume his born status as Lord of the Flies? Gets taken down, choked out 9 times out of 10. But he's done with that crap. This is now. That was then. That guy from The Office now stands in his way, and he beat up Pantoja. Oh no, O'Day. People think that you'll beat him, but that's just a ploy. They all know deep down, he's a motherfucking Astro Boy. Look what you done. I'm a motherfucking Astro Boy. Yes, sir. There we go. That's my ode to O'Day. That's my little ditty, my little no ditty, my little poem for O'Day. Like, share, and sub to the GOAT. That's why he's the GOAT. The GOAT. Yes, sir. Anyway, yeah, O'Day Osborne. Some people are picking old O'Day here to win against Steve Astro Boy Erceg. But here's the fucking thing, you guys. Here's a fucking thing, you guys. Steve Erceg gave Moreno the fight of his life. In my opinion, he beat Brandon Moreno. He won a decision against Brandon Moreno. And then before that, he almost beat Pantoja. In my opinion, he did beat him because he was beating up old Pantoja on the feet and then got taken down and suffered no damage on the ground. And he should have won that 5th round very handily, very easily. Instead, the judges stole it from him because Pantoja's from Brazil. We should have an Australian flyweight champion, you guys. We need to be having an Aussie, oi, flyweight champion in the UFC flyweight division right now. It's absolute doohickey, bukkake, ridiculosity that Steve Erceg was not crowned UFC flyweight champion at UFC 301. I know the exact number because it's stayed in my mind and traumatized me since the day it happened. And Andrew Nance likes my poem. He likes it, right? Big fan. But, yeah. I don't think he's going to get it done here against Steve Erceg or O'Day Osborne. Erceg has made it very close and competitive with way better competition than Osborne. And people forget, man, before he was knocking out, God, what was his name? He beat, Matt Schnell. Before he knocked out Matt Schnell with a counter left hook. People forget, man, Erceg is a marauder. Erceg takes people down and submits them. People forget, man. He was a wrestler before he was a striker. He's a marauder. And O'Day Osborne's kryptonite is takedown and submissions on the ground. It's how he's lost almost all of his fights. And something tells me that if Erceg deals with any adversity on the feet here against O'Day, he's just going to bring out his old bag of tricks and take down O'Day and submit him fairly easily. Because Steve Erceg is a multifaceted fighter at flyweight. He deserves to be the flyweight champion right now. But he's not for some godforsaken reason. And, yeah, Erceg, I think he's going to sub up O'Day Osborne. I think he's way better everywhere than O'Day Osborne. Luis Grohl is just a meathead striker, and O'Day beat him. Big whoop. Erceg can do anything. Erceg can do anything he wants to do. He puts his mind to. So, give me Steve Erceg by round 2 submission against O'Day Osborne. He's going to tag up O'Day Osborne on the feet, be showing him levels. Then whenever he wants to, he's just going to take down O'Day Osborne and sub him up no diddy. He's just going to out-wrestle him and butt-fuck him no diddy. He's going to out-muscle him and just have his way with him. No diddy. Okay, guys? All right? Steve Erceg. He's the man, the myth, the legend. He is Michael Scarn. As seen in the movie Threat Level Midnight 2, Electric Boogaloo. Steve Carell was the man, all right? He's a secret agent with a license to kill. Okay, guys? He's going to take out O'Day Osborne. Very, very simple, very simple. And then he's gonna have get it on with Pam's mom. You know, no diddy, homie. Hey man, no diddy, man, no diddy. Yeah. That's right, no diddy, man. Hey, I don't play like that, man. I'm just joking. No diddy, all right. And then we have our main event, Troopers and Grinders, between Roman Dolidze and Anthony Fluffy Iglesias. Gabriel Fluffy Iglesias. No, it's Anthony Fluffy Hernandez, you guys. It's the damn main event. of this thing. Actually, two very talented middleweights. Anthony Hernandez, he's just a little less boring than Roman Dolidze, and he can beat the shit out of him. Ho, ho, ho. And Roman Dolidze, he's look at that hair, man. Yeah, that's from way back in the day. That shit's receding, no doubt about it, man. That look, your hairline's already retreating. Roman Dolidze, he's just a hairy ass ape. He's a goddamn gray ape with hair on his chest. 10% skill, 60% will, and 100% commitment to the game. 30% Georgian plot armor because he's Georgian. That's why he's winning this, you guys. That's why he's won his fights. But it's 0% patience, 100% will, and 50% willing to be part of the game. But Roman Dolidze, he just doesn't impress me, man. He beat Marvin Vettori, big whoop. Who cares, man? Anthony Hernandez is just going to be in his face the whole time. He's going to be telling him jokes. He's going to be talking about sending racist gift baskets to people, you know? He's going to be talking about all his stories meeting celebrities because he doesn't have any original jokes. And Fluffy's going to be in his face. He's just going to be tagging him up. He's going to be throwing some body shots. Can you believe that? And he's actually very prone to shots to the body, and we don't like that. But Roman Dolidze isn't a good enough fighter to be able to implement that game plan. He's just going to be wrestle fucking. He's going to be throwing. He's going to be trading. Anthony Hernandez is going to have none of that. He's going to take down Dolidze at will and just beat him up on the ground, and maybe at some point even pull off the sub. But I don't think he does. I think he manages to eke out a decision here against Roman Dolidze. Just does more pressure. Maybe submits him. He very well could. But, yeah, I think he's just going to win a decision here. Another boring decision. But he's less boring than Dolidze. So I'm rooting for him, guys. I'm rooting for him. And some evil freaking National Socialist from the days of World War II is saying a comment. And I'm going to put it in Google Translate and figure out what the hell it means. What the hell is he talking about, right? Why not? Why not? I'm curious, guys. I'm curious. Uh-oh. It's not showing the Oh, there it is. All right, let's read what the horrible Holocaust man is saying. You would be more useful to the world if you were turned into a bar of soap. That's probably true. It's probably true. If I was a bar of soap, especially in male prisons, I think I'd do a pretty good job, I'd get up in people's assholes, It's like I'm going to get up in yours, Ernst Rome. If you keep commenting bullshit, you keep saying some random ass doohickey. Goddamn, speak American, damn it! Speak some goddamn American. There's no place for Nazi crap. You damn kraut. All right, I'm going to translate whatever this piece of shit alt has to say, all right? Makes me sick. Makes me uneasy. USA, 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 USA. I'm gonna say it perfectly. They are untermenschen werden love. Oh, wait. You're subhuman and will be treated accordingly. I'm not subhuman, damn it. Hey, wrong flag, wrong flag. You're supposed to have a giant X with some little whatever corners at the end. Use the right flag if you are who you say you are. You damn Nazi. Fuck that. Yeah. If it were the 1940s, my grandfather would have blown your damn brains out, Nazi. Keep your paws off this cat. Get the hell out of here. You lost the war. Your leader put a bullet in a cyanide pill in his brain. Go home. Get treated like the trials of Nuremberg, you damn Nazi. Nazis, I hate those guys. Yeah, it's gonna do it. Fuck Nazis. Got it? Good. And that's gonna do it for Hank's breakdown. That's the moral of the whole story. That's what this whole stream was about. Fuck the Germans. Don't trust a German, Kurt. Don't trust a German. Yep. That's what it's all about. Hank the Tank yapping and saying nonsense, getting away with it. That's gonna do it. I'm actually, you know what? I'm gonna stay on stream for 20 more minutes because I can get away with it. Why not? Yeah. That's right. Take that, Nazi scum. Bam, boom, boom. When Captain America throws his mighty shield, all those who forward to oppose his shield must yield to a plane or a bomb or some ice. Then he'll take a nap because the ice seems nice. You damn Nazi! You're gonna get your just desserts at Nuremberg, you piece of shit. In fact, I'm gonna sentence you to death, and I'm gonna have Vinny the Guinea take you out. All right? He's gonna make you do 1,000,000 dabs until you choke to death. He's gonna force you to eat some habaneros and hummus, and he's gonna make your asshole reek for a week, and then burn so bad that you kill yourself. You piece of shit. Great show, bro. Thank you, Andrew. Aside from Andrew B, this is the most based Andrew in MMA YouTube. You damn crowd! Let me tell you. Oh, now he speaks American. They should have cast a half-breed. Wow. Hey. He would have probably still kicked your ass, Ernstrom, all right? Could have casted Cedric Dumas as Captain America, and he would have still kicked the Red Skull's ass. Hail Hydra. Hail this, bitch. Oh. Cedric Dumas would have finished Hitler within a round. And you know it. So, yeah. Cedric Dumas defeats Germany in World War II. And that's the long and short of it, no Diddy. All right? Yeah. What are you going to do about it? Come on, right here, man. Right here. Come on. What you going to do about it? Nothing. Anyway. My hair. I have to make sure my hair is good. My hair. But anyway, who's got some campfire stories? Who's got some stories to talk about at the slumber party? It's hell of a time. But guys, what? By the way, another subject to distract from this terrible Ernstrom piece of shit. What do you guys think about Charles Oliveira versus Rafael Fiziev? In my opinion, I think Charles Oliveira dominates. I don't care if he got knocked out by Ilia Topuria on he's coming into the fight on three months' notice. I think Charles Oliveira is way better a wrestler than old Rafael Fiziev. Fiziev doesn't have the power to chin Oliveira. I don't care if he got knocked the F out by Ilia Topuria. Fiziev can't put his fist together and win a fight to save his life. Fiziev will win. I don't understand it. Fiziev's from Azerbaijan. You're going to pick him because he's from Central or Eastern Europe? Yeah, well, whatever, dude. Dude, Charles Oliveira, all he has to do is just get some knees in the clinch and some uppercut, and that little midget's going to be out cold. He's going to be on his back, gasping for air, begging for his life. He's just going to get completely out-muscled. He's got no finishing ability. He's not going to finish Charles Oliveira. The fact that Charles is immediately coming into this fight, even though he got knocked the fuck out, shows that he's still got confidence. Man didn't even get chinned by Armin. All right? Oliveira disgusts me. And that's why you picked him. On Andrew Nance says, yep, olives. Meanwhile, Ganskow says, Fiziev just got to touch the chin and it's performance of the night. No, it is not. It is not performance of the night. No way, no how. Charles Oliveira, who else just knocks him out? Flat. Tell me. Islam knocked him down. Get right back up. Who else? Other than Ilya? Tell me. I don't know. Maybe Max Holloway at some point? Who else just outright pins Oliveira, puts him out cold? Fiziev could drop Oliveira, could definitely drop him. But he'll rally back, dude. He'll get right back to his feet. If anything, he will uppercut Fiziev and put him out. Or get on the back and submit him. Fiziev will shock the world. He's old. It's going to keep happening. Is that what happened to Alexander Volkanovski, Ganskow? Did Alexander Volkanovski get knocked out by Diego Lopez? 36-year-old featherweight. Did he get knocked out by a young up-and-comer over 5 rounds? No, he did not. He beat the tar out of Diego Lopez and won the featherweight belt back. So, nah. Even if he gets dropped, He'll get right back up. Fiziev doesn't have any submission ability on the ground. He's got nothing. So all he has to do is survive against Fiziev, and he will win the fight. Volkanovski is just keeping the belt warm for Evloev. Evloev's shit. Evloev stinks. Never get a finish to save his life. And Volkanovski's a better decisionator than he is. Volkanovski's going to tag him up on the feet and then take him down at will. Everybody knows it. He did get KO'd by Ilya right after Islam. Yeah, it could. And Ilya's pound for pound number one. Diego Lopez caught him flush several times and put him out. It just shows a different level of power. When is the last time we've seen Fiziev knock out anybody? Anybody? Tell me. When's the last time before Ilya who's knocked out Oliveira? Tell me. I'll wait. Even Gene Silva can beat Volk. Yeah, I mean that's a better option than Evloev. What? He has no finishing ability. He can't even catch Volk with anything. Evloev's shit. He has pillows for fists. All he does is try to get on top, do his thing. Mid. So, no, dude. I mean, Gene Silva's a better chance. At least he can crack Volk with something. Evloev can't crack Volk with anything. He'll just try to get on top. Volkanovski can scramble and find his way on top, guys. It's a little ball of fucking energy in wrestling. So, ridiculous. No way. Evloev's got nothing for him. Pause. What did I say? What did I say that was going to do? Evloev is great at imposing his style on his opponent. Oh, yeah. And his style is, oh, I lay on top of you. And then Arnold Allen beats the shit out of me. And if Mark Goddard hadn't stepped in, I would have been finished by Arnold fucking Allen. Wow. What a dominant performer. Guess what, guys? Evloev ain't getting the next title shot. So y'all can stop crying about how he deserves it. When he can't even make a fight with Aaron Pico. Dude loses to the fucking sniffles and injuries. And then how many fights has he canceled, dude? He's been out of fucking 11 fights. Canceled 11 fights. Dude is so fucking ill and an idiot that you won't even, he'll probably won't even make a title fight. He'll probably pull out of a title fight like Harmon. He may not enjoy his style, but he can always implement his game plan. Yeah, but what a game plan it is. Boring as hell, can easily lose a judge's scorecard with it. He's got no offense, dude. No damage. Like, literally, if Volk got up with 10 seconds to go and beat up Movzar, he'd win that round. Evloev doesn't do anything on top. So, no, I don't believe it. I think Volk would beat the shit out of Evloev. Very simple. And who are you, by the way, Ernst Rome? Might as well just tell me who you are already. You're somebody's alt. If you're given this many comments, you might as well just come out and say who you are. Maybe you're just freaking Haunter. I bet you're Haunter just as a German. Be honest with me. Who the hell are you? Why not? I'll wait. No Chill MMA. Are you being serious? Are you being 100% honest with me? Is that who you are? Say yes or no. I need a yes or a no on that. Are you No Chill MMA or not? Is that the truth? Can you confirm that with me? BS, says Andrew Nance. He doesn't believe it. Not if it means I'm banned. Yes or no? Give me a yes or a no. Hey, by the way, if you don't say yes or no, I'll ban you anyway. How does that sound? Oh, all of a sudden the joke got taken a little bit too far, huh? Yeah, a little bit serious, eh? 9. All right. You're lucky, Ernst Rome. You're lucky. You gave the right answer. But, yeah. I'm watching you. Strike one. Anyway, I think there's been MMA news that apparently Ilya Topuria is going to have a fight with Justin Gaethje. Apparently that's the next fight, but it's coming from some random ass Twitter account, so I don't even know if it's legit or not. So in the case that it's Gaethje versus Ilya, I think Ilya just puts Justin Gaethje out flat, cold. Pretty simple, to be honest. Honestly, Ernstrom, you don't really have the mental instability to be no chill MMA. You don't troll enough to really be him, in my opinion. So you're probably not him. But I love how turning you into soap was okay, but saying I'm no chill was a bridge too far. Well, dude, you gotta have your friends and your foes in this world of MMA YouTube. All right. Turning me into soap is just random as you're playing up your character. Okay, I get that. But if you're legitimately no chill, I'd have to take you out because he is my sworn ass enemy, and I'm done with his ass. And I'm gonna fucking kick him out of town. Okay. I'll be the last nail in his fucking coffin. The guy's fucking dead to me. So, yeah, I'm serious as a heart attack. I'm gonna end that fucking dude. He even tries any shit. So, yeah, simple as that. But anyway, I think that Ilya Topuria would knock out Justin Gaethje in one round pretty easily. Gaethje really does not deserve a title shot at all. Literally comes back against Fiziev, the guy he beat before, beats him a little more convincingly, and then to give him his title shot, fuck that, ridiculous. I can't believe the UFC would even consider that notion of giving him a title shot after he beat literally a guy who's beaten before who was lower ranked than he was the first time they fought each other. Like, just absolutely embarrassing. UFC's matchmakers are such idiots. They book absolute nonsense. And, yeah. Justin Gaethje is going to get put out by Ilya Topuria in round one, if that is the fight that is made. I'd kick Justin Gaethje out if he said, I'm going to retire and leave if, I'm going to retire and leave if I don't get my title shot, Kick him out. Kick him out of the UFC. He's not an actual fighter. Someone has to get the title shot. In that case, I'd say give it to Patty. I would agree with you. I would say give it to Patty because that would be a money fight. Everybody wants to see Ilya versus Patty. That's, been a feud since, when was it? 2022. And, that was really good press conference. They've had nothing but heat and tension for each other since. Ilya pushed Patty, oh my God, let's see him fight. And then you're not going to give it to us. Like, have Patty versus Armin or Patty versus Gaethje. Patty versus Gaethje is a great number one contenders fight. Fuck Armin. Fight someone else lower down the rankings. Clearly he doesn't want to. So, yeah, it's just ridiculous, man. Just have a number one contenders fight. This isn't rocket science. But I'll just give it to Gaethje for some godforsaken reason. Have you noticed that there is no tank emoji on iPhone? I have noticed that, Sniff. It's honestly very soy. Makes no sense at all. Tanks have been used since the 1900s, 1910s. And, like, why would you not have a tank emoji? It's very consistently shown in pop culture. So I don't know why they don't have it. Big money, huge build-up, lots of entertainment. Yeah, exactly. I completely agree with Ernst Rome. I completely agree with this guy. Yeah, it would be a money fight. Yeah, because Patty would take Gaethje down and beat him. Yeah. And then we got Gaethje out of our hair, and, Gaethje probably thinks, I can just school this guy Patty, It's a fight that you could actually put together, but the UFC just has no creativity or imagination, and that's why they just can't make logical fights sometimes. Did you see the video of Vinny fisting that chick? I have luckily not seen it. I have been told about it by Vinny, and I was like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? Stop sharing videos of you fisting women. But apparently he shared it to somebody who was talking shit to him, and he just used, oh, see, ha ha ha, you'd never get this in your life. Like, yeah, that's probably very, very gross. Yeah, if you're fisting somebody, that's got to be, oh, it's got to be an unbelievable fucking sight. It's got to be gross ass fucking illogical sight. Ugh. I'm even thinking about it is grossing me out. But I told him, dude, stop, please limit that. Please don't do that again. Don't share it with people. It's gonna fucking come back to haunt you, like Haunter, like it's doing now. And so he's like, all right, fine, man, I won't. And he's taken my advice ever since, and it's good advice. No, 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 no. I do not want to see it. I do not want to see it at all, and you can't make me see it. No. If you even share it in here, I'm going to destroy the link. So no one should see something like that. It's nasty as fuck. Even hearing people describe it makes me want to fucking hurl, It's not good. Very bad, and we don't like that. So, yuck. Yuck. No, thank you. Ay. Holy Toledo. But yeah. In conclusion, I think this is going to be a tale of two halves. This card, I think it's going to be very exciting in the first half, with finish after finish after finish after finish, and then in the main card is going to be boring as hell with nothing but 3-rounders, 15 whole minutes, probably some controversial decisions. And people are going to come home, leave the arena, the tiny ass Apex, pissed as hell. They're going to come home pissed. So I'd say watch the early prelims and then duck out when you can, guys. If you watch some KSW, some PFL Africa, some Octagon, all that stuff is way more entertaining and way more consistent in its quality than a UFC Apex card. Is all I will say. I honestly don't know what the hell else is even happening in MMA news. I think there were some announcements recently, but I can't remember them to save my life. Oh yeah, Marlon Vera's going to be taking on Ariel Helwani. That's right, the nose strippers and grinders. It's MMA Hour back in your life. On this dreary Thursday night, it's the MMA Hour with Ariel Helwani. And I'm taking on Marlon Vera, you guys. Gee Louise, my matzo ball soup. Marlon Vera's gonna kick my ass. At least Hank the Tank hopes he does. Ariel Helwani retired Jose Aldo. And I'm not a fan of that. So I do hope that my cousin, Ariel Zahabi, gets knocked out in the first round by Marlon Vera. Hank, you ever thought of running for mayor? I have actually been to some city council meetings in my home state. So, yeah, I'd consider it. I mean, honestly, with this podcast that I have, I think there's a lot of material for political opponents to completely discredit my name and ruin my reputation, rightfully so. So I don't know if I can be a mayor, but I could definitely help a mayor get elected. I could definitely work for a mayor or have a position in office. Maybe not mayor though. I will check the box that says Hank the Tank when I vote. Thank you. Yeah, for sure. All you have to do is just fly out to California, and we can make it happen. You can be my one vote, Sniff, and I would honestly be honored. You'd be like Tito as mayor. You wouldn't be wrong, Hunter. I'd just be like, and my political opponent, he's a jackal. The jackals are nipping at the heels of the lion, the big mane. The lion isn't going to take too much of the jackal's hassling, and the lion's just he's gonna eat, he's gonna maul, he's gonna maul the hyenas that are laughing at him. And, that guy can't even put a sentence together. He's gonna be very insecure with his grapes, sour grapes, and his little violin, and when I have a family, I want to outlive my children, and me and the Iceman, Chuck Liddell, we've had our wars, but Chuck Liddell doesn't know how to slice a tomato. There you go. That's how you slice a tomato, guys. And I'm gonna be the next great astronaut. So yeah, I think that's gonna wrap it up, troopers and grinders. I think that's it for Hank the Tank. That is the end of Hank's live breakdown. I appreciate you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed the live stream. Those are all my predictions. Very cut and dry, but it made my job easier for today, and it should be a good card in the first half. So, well, with that being said, I have been Hank the Tank. You have been the troopers and grinders, and of course, you have escaped the war zone for now. All right, we're gonna need you to throw the right hand, Chuck. No, that's not the right hand. Throw the right. Nope, that's not right, Chuck. I want to